For the petitions, my lordship. TCP and AT, my lordship. I summarize my arguments, my lordship.
I've not forgotten, sir. No problem. I wanted him to check.
Have secured the records, my lord.
What records, sir? ಇದು ಡೆಂಟಲ್ ಕ್ಲಿನಿಕ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yes, my lord.
ಡೆಂಟಲ್ ಕ್ಲಿನಿಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನಿಂಗ್ ಮಿಷಿನ್ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬಾರ್ದ?
My lord,
According to you, there should be no scanning machine at all.
they have installed the scanning machine, my lord.
Ah.
But after installing the scanning machine, my lord, they have did this, my lord, without taking the consent of the patients, my lord. As per the
ಯಾವ
procedure.
ಸರ್ಜರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ ನೀವು? ಸಾರಿ, ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನಿಂಗ್ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ್ದು ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ?
My lordship,
These
that,
page 13 ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಸೈನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ?
my lordship, we have taken it in a register. We don't have it in the form. That is all, my lordship. The registers is also, the register also is seized by them, my
Where
lordship.
is record ಕೊಡಿ. Register
My lord.
ಇದೆ ಕೊಡಿ. Where is the register? Have you checked the signatures on the register?
Yes, my lord, in the form.
Register ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಎಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ
Form FL.
ಗೊತ್ತು, ಬಟ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಯು ಸೀಸ್ ದ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್. ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್?
Register, I will not.
ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಎಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರೋದು ಈಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಅದನ್ನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ?
That I will secure, my lord. Register, I will secure, my lord. As per section 10 of the act, my lord, they have to take the consent of the patient, my lord.
What scanning have you done? Sex
My lord.
determination?
No, my lordship, we have not, my lordship. In fact, the nature of the scan is within that form, within the form F itself, my lordship. My
Hmm.
lordship may peruse 26, my lordship, page number 26.
Hmm.
This is early fetal presentation and position, my lordship. 26 page numbers for me, annexure E.
Hmm.
It says it is as against a prescription by Dr. Shobha Venkat.
Ah.
And then the name of the registered radiologist is mentioned there. Thereafter, it says to evaluate fetal presentation and position, assessment of liquor ammonic. I think that is ammonic acid.
Ah.
So similarly, my lordship, and this is at the early stage of pregnancy, my lordship, just at the conception.
8 weeks.
That is right, my lordship.
Hmm.
And the next one is also estimation of gestational age dating. That is also against
5 weeks.
prescription of, yes, my lordship, of Dr. Asha by Amarjyoti Hospital. It is not done on my own accord. The next one, my lordship, is that of also Dr. Asha, Amarjyoti Hospital. It is for detection of number of fetuses
6 weeks.
and their chronicity, estimation of gestational age. And the next one is by one Dr. Maya.
9 weeks.
That is right, my lordship. It is estimation of gestational age as well as fetal presentation and position.
You did your education in Moscow, na?
No, his name is Moscow Money, my lordship.
Moscow.
The name
Money.
of the second petitioner is Moscow Money. Interesting name.
My lord, page number 30, my lord, annexure I, that is the notice. After seize the machine, my lord, they have issued a notice to them to reply, my lord. Page number 30 and 31, my lord. In which, my lord, there are several conditions, my lord, which they have not fulfilled, my lord.
What conditions you want?
See, condition number 2 is, my lord, they have to take the consent. Condition number 4, my lord. PC ಮತ್ತು NDT ಕಾಯ್ದೆ 18 ಮತ್ತು ಉಪಕಲಂರಂತೆ ಅನುವಂಶತೀಯ ಸಲಹೆಯ ಕೇಂದ್ರಗಳು ಪ್ರಯೋಗಾಲಯಗಳು ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸಾಲಯಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಂದಣಿ ಮಾಡದೆ ಕಾಯ್ದೆಯನ್ನು ಉಲ್ಲಂಘಿಸಿರುವುದು ಕಂಡು ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತದೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಸೈಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲದರಲ್ಲೂ ಇದೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಎನಿ PC PNDT ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ತೆಗೆದು ನೋಡಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ
They have to
ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ.
the condition mentioned, my lord, as per the regulations, my lord, they have to place it, my lord. They have to do it, my lord. In the
ಈಗ now the forms are here.
yes, my lord.
You don't doubt the forms, but you say there is no signature consent of the patient in the form.
Yes, my lord.
Now the form says it is 4 weeks, 5 weeks. What sex determination can happen at 4 weeks, 5 weeks, sir? Can it happen? Tell me. Don't go by the literal text of what the notice is.
Whatever it
Why,
is, my
sir,
lord,
whatever it
my
is
lord,
a different.
but
Why your thing should be that the sex determination should not happen, that should stop. That is why this act and all the wherewithal for you to do.
Yes,
4 ವಾರ 5 ವಾರ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಸೆಕ್ಸ್ ಡಿಟರ್ಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಗ?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದೇ ತರ ಸುಮಾರು ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೋದು. They would have done it
ಇರ್ಬಹುದು.
several, my lord. They have not shown.
No, no.
But
On
when
probabilizing,
they have not,
sir,
it
these
is
are
prohibited as per the
these
regulation,
are
my lord.
criminal,
This
these are
also they
criminal
cannot do it, my
proceedings.
lord.
You can't probabilize saying ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಸಿಗಾಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಈಗ all that
ಅಲ್ಲ,
ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
even if if the lordship is taken into the consideration of this only, my lord, when it is prohibited, they would have not done it. When they have done it, my lord, they have to take the consent of the patient, my lord, which they have not done.
Now he says it is in the register.
The registrar will secure, my lord.
Why
Page
did you not say-
39, my lordship. Page 39, I have the necessary registrations, my lordship. They said that we don't have the registration. Page 39 may be perused, my lordship.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈಗ seizure, they have closed the unit, is it?
They have closed the unit, my lordship.
Now, to close the
Please, ma'am.
unit, if you see section 22, it is only if they do not have registration. If there is valid registration, you can't close the unit.
That is why, my lord, we have issued a notice to them that
Then notice,
we have not
ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ registration
registered the.
certificate ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತನ.
ಅಲ್ಲ,
ಮತ್ತೆ?
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ they have not replied, my lord.
Why you did not
No,
reply?
my lordship, they have not issued a show cause notice. It's a seizure notice, my lordship. They are, sir, as per the guidelines for filing a criminal complaint, as per the preparatory process, as per the guidelines, they are to issue me a show cause notice of violations. I am supposed to furnish my reply within reasonable time, my lordship. They have given me a seizure notice and seized it. And I can't be furnishing any reply.
ಇವ್ರದ್ದು ಹೆಂಗ್ rampant ಆಗಿದೆ,
Please, my lord.
ನಿಮ್ದು rampant ಆಗಿದೆ. Straight away you go and seize everything, no, don't look at anything, cyclostyle notices are issued to everybody. So this is time that we lay down something and make you also accountable as they are accountable.
My lord, section 12, my lord, procedure for seizure, search and seizure.
Hmm.
In that, my lord, it is not stated that we have to take issue consent or anything, my lord. The
Show-
appropriate
show-
authority or any
Authorized.
other officer,
One minute, yes,
Please, ma'am.
Praveen, ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲದು?
My lordship, I am relying on the guidelines, my lordship.
Guidelines, yes.
Page number 20, my lordship, of the guidelines. The
State
preparatory
government
process,
ಯಾಕೆ guidelines issue ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಈ ತರ?
page number
Yes,
20
central
of the
government-
guidelines.
Government of India guidelines, right?
Yes, my lordship, of Ministry of Health, my lordship.
Page 20.
20, my lordship. I've highlighted that for my lordship's perusal. It says the AA stands for appropriate authority, should issue show cause notice for violations found in the center and call for explanation from the owner of the center. Explanation should be considered in advisory committee and recommendation for cancellation suspension should be issued. The next page, my lordship, of the same thing, page number 21
No,
says,
this is, we will have to lay down certain guidelines.
please, my lord,
You bring in guidelines like how the government of India has bought in.
kindly see section 12, my lord.
There is
how to-
scanning machine ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. You dental clinic.
ಅಲ್ಲ, they have
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
delegated, my lord.
Scan
Power
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
is delegated, my lord.
I am
To
not
them.
on power, sir. Power is delegated. I saw that also.
After that only, my lord, as per section 12, they have done it.
I am not on appropriate authority ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ವೇ ಅಲ್ಲ.
Please, my lord.
You have not followed procedure. What is this? This is not, you also lay down guidelines now like the government of India, so that things, see, you should not leave any loopholes. Loopholes in law have created a right on them to do it. ಇಲ್ಲ government of ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. No, it's not there. Government of Karnataka ಇದೆಯಾ?
no, my lordship, this is the union ministry, my lordship.
No, state has not issued any.
State has
guidelines.
not, my lordship.
It is not. I have seen so many cases. No case state has come up with guidelines.
ಡೆಂಟಲ್ ಕ್ಲಿನಿಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ sex discrimination ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನು ಸಹ
We are not doing sex determination, we are doing scanning, my lordship. Sex determination
lord.
ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಾವು.
That's exactly the point.
Scanning is what we are doing.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು 5 ವಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ sex determination ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? The fetus would not have grown even. 5 weeks, 6 weeks, what sex determination happens? 12 weeks, 14 weeks ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆದ್ರೆ, then yes, some semblance. Or 20 weeks, 24 weeks, then yes.
My lordship, after the,
4 ವಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ಡಿಟರ್ಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? 4 ವಾರ ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ 4 ವಾರ, 5 ವಾರ.
my lordship, after the Pandavpura incident, as a knee-jerk reaction, a series of raids are conducted.
I know that's sir.
They did not intend to file the criminal case. After conducting the inspection, 40 days later, they filed the criminal complaint, my lordship.
My lord, if it is so,
that's because the act says that TCR has to be filed.
So
That is the reason they filed it subsequently.
ಯಾಕೆ 40 days ತಗೊಂಡ್ರ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ?
40 days, my
Will
lordship.
it take 40 days to file, sir?
We'll verify not that there are some.
Administrative delays.
my lord, if it is so, my lord, what prevented them to take the consent of the patient, my lord?
What prevented you from filing it immediately, sir?
Verify.
No. If one case, if it was beyond 10 weeks, I would have definitely dismissed it. Not a single case, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. What determination can happen at that stage? You know the Form F ಇದೆ.
26,
Page 29 to
26.
33. And on prescription from other doctors, it's all right. Not on that. Come to 29, sir. 26, sorry, 26. 26 ಮುಂಚೆ ಏನದು? 26, 8 weeks. ಆಮೇಲೆ next 5 weeks, 27, 28, 6 weeks. ಏನ್ ಡಿಟರ್ಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ? You have to control the scanning units where they do sex determination or allegedly doing or suspicion. ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಅಲ್ಲ, you can't paint everything with the same brush and go on initiating criminal proceedings against everybody who has a scanning machine.
Will verify.
My lord, meantime, scanning machine may be released to them.
No, this is a case where we'll have to bring in some guidelines for you to operate also. See, first delegation ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, straight away ಯಾರು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೋಗಿ ರೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. Then we passed an order saying delegation should be done under 18 Rule 5. Then you started doing delegation for a particular period. Delegation ಏನು? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 6 months delegation ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ. Your documents reveal.
Page 16.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ. Appropriate authority for a period of 6 months, 9/11/23 to 29/2/24, 3 months.
3 months.
Now, what kind of delegation is this? All right, we will not question that because Rule 18 permits, 18A15 permits, so we will, no problem. Adu ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ. So now we will lay down these guidelines. Check whether state government has issued guidelines or not. Register,
I'll secure my lord.
secure the register.
Placement.
ಈಗ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನಿಂಗ್ ಮಿಷಿನ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ.
I seek hand issual of the orders, my lordship.
Huh?
Issual of orders by hand, my lordship, for operating my scanning machine because it
Operate,
is.
sir.
And also return of my records, my lordship. I will be able to show the signatures.
No,
because-
let him get it here. List the matter on Tuesday in the fresh matters list. The learned counsel for the petitioner takes this court through the documents appended to the petition to prima facie demonstrate that the 5 patients whom scanning is alleged to have been done without the consent under Form F are all between 4 weeks to 8 weeks of pregnancy. It is ununderstandable as to how within that period a determination of sex can happen of a fetus, unless the state would prove it otherwise. The learned counsel for the petitioner further submits that a notice was issued on 8/12/2023 seizing the scanning machine and closing down the unit. He would seek to place reliance upon certain guidelines issued by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, with regard to the initiation of criminal proceedings and the permitting of running of the scanning units. Therefore, the state shall, scanning units. He would further contend that the signatures of the patients whose scanning is done and is allegedly in violation of Form F of the appended to the Act, he would submit that all the signatures are taken in the registry and the registry is seized by the state. Therefore, the state shall, at the outset, seek instructions whether there are any guidelines in operation as the SOP for conduct of the SOP for permitting scanning or registration of criminal cases like the one existing in the Government of India. The state shall also place the register which the petitioner says that the signatures are found on before the court on the next date of hearing. List on Tuesday?
List.
Tuesday in the fresh matters list. In the interregnum, the petitioner shall be permitted, the lock ಮಾಡಿದಾರೆ unit.
It's sealed, my lordship, not locked, sealed.
See, the seal on the scanning machine shall be opened, subject to the condition that the petitioner would not indulge in such things of not taking the signature on Form F till the disposal of the petition. Idea guidelines.
Seems to be that various displaying boards which is required to be put. Seems to have not done by.
You will see, we'll do
All
all
those things.
we'll do all that. We'll direct all that to be done, and in what cases, under what provision are you asking, all that we will examine.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll submit a memo for hand delivery of orders, my lordship.
ಯಾಕೆ ಈಗಲೇ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ?
No, my lordship, she's paying EMI on the machine for the last 6 months. She's paying.
6 months ಇಂದ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
Yes, my lordship, this is since December, my lordship.
Oh,
Since December, my lordship.
you should have done your you should have completed MBBS ಏನಿಲ್ಲ.
My lordship,
ರೇಡಿಯಾಲಜಿ, MD ರೇಡಿಯಾಲಜಿ,
she is a
ಇಂಡಿಯಾಲ್
DPS.
ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಮಾಸ್ಕೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್.
My lord, we may be permitted to take the images from the scanning machines. my lord.
What images? They will give you, yes.
All the scanning features.
The scanning images in accordance with law shall be handed over by an electronic mode to the state.
I'll do the need for my lordship. Oblige, my lordship.